Welcome to CATEX TV. My name is Frank Fortunato. Today is Monday, February 6, 2012. New York Giants beat the New England Patriots last night in a very close Super Bowl. A series of powerful earthquakes have struck the Philippines this morning. The biggest was a 6.8 magnitude quake. It struck the central Philippines just before noon today. The death toll is now up to about 45. It struck the mountainous town of Gihalngan on Negros Island. Many people in the area on the island have lost power, damaged roads and bridges, and power outages have occurred. Looting is now rampant in Gihalngan. The earthquake struck about 50 kilometers away from the big population center of Cebu, where 2 million people live. 4 hours later, a 6.2 aftershock struck. The American embassy has been closed in Syria. The ambassador is being evacuated, as are all staff. Government forces continue to shell the central Syrian city of Homs today, killing at least 17 more people. The government denies shelling anybody. 200 people in Homs apparently died on Saturday, and the highest death toll reported yet for a single day. The Russians and Chinese vetoed a Security Council measure which would have imposed an Arab League peace plan. In Australia and Queensland, thousands of people are fleeing their homes as floodwaters engulf the area. The town of St. George, about 300 miles west of Brisbane, has been evacuated. The deluge may damage as much as 10% of Australia's cotton crop. Australia is the third biggest exporter globally. Excuse me, insurance broker Brown & Brown from Daytona Beach reported a 13% rise in fourth quarter profit. It also pushed its revenues for 2011 above the billion-dollar mark for the first time ever. The information agency Market Scout again found evidence of rate increases across the board in U.S. property and casualty lines during the month of January. This is the second month in a row. Market Scout reported a 1% composite uptick across all lines of business. In Pakistan and Lahore, the second largest city in Pakistan, a 3-story factory collapsed today after a gas explosion. 5 people at least were killed, dozens more are missing. Narrow streets are preventing heavy rescue equipment from getting into the area. The factory produces veterinary medical products. In Russia on Saturday, possibly as many as 100,000 people braved Arctic cold to protest against President Putin, actually Prime Minister Putin now, he wants to be president again, and calling for free and fair elections next month. The people were protesting despite Prime Minister Putin's belief that the protests are being fomented by Western intelligence agencies. Speaking of intelligence agencies, President Obama appeared this morning on the NBC Today show saying that the United States has very good intelligence about Iran. He said the U.S. has a very good estimate of when Iran could complete work on a nuclear weapon, but he said there are still many unanswered questions as to who makes decisions in Iran. He said knowing who's making decisions at any given time in Tehran is tough. Obama said that while he believes the standoff with Iran over its nuclear program could still be resolved through diplomacy, the U.S. has a wide range of options available, all of which we are prepared to exercise. In other news from Belgium, the financial transmission agency SWIFT is just about ready at the end of today to agree to block all transactions coming in and out of Iran. This could be the death knell insofar as the embargo goes. That's the news for today. If we have any breaking news, we'll come back and tell you. Thank you for watching.